Really cool thing today. I've noticed that it's autumn's coming in, and there's all these trees that are shedding their leaves, turning red and yellow and orange, all that sort of thing. Big piles of leaves. And because I'm starting the garden and the planting the trees again, I thought I'd go and see if I can collect some of these leaves because they make really good compost apparently. And so what I was doing today, I went out and I was like knocking on the doors of my neighbours and asking them, hey, you've got a tree out the front, leaves are falling on the ground. Is it okay if I take them away? And I only got to speak to a few people, but one of the really interesting ones was a lady that I hadn't spoken to since COVID, and she just moved in at that time. And I knocked on her door, and she remembered me, and I was surprised because I'm not that memorable person. And we got to chatting and said, hey, how you going? And she told me that her husband had passed away about 4 years ago. So that was she just moved in. She's had some trouble with her daughters. One of them's, I think, I didn't quite understand, but maybe she was talking about psychiatry, so like a psychiatrist, some kind of learning deficiency. Yeah, so I can't imagine how crazy that time was. And at the time of COVID, we did exchange numbers, but honestly, we'd never spoken until then. She's not my neighbor. She's kind of maybe a couple of streets down, and just kind of felt a bit rotten that I wasn't there to help her. I mean, she seems like she's come out the other end now, and she's made friends with her, direct neighbors, and it just shows you how important community is, especially coming out of COVID as well. But she was really happy for me to come and can take the leaves away and introduce me to her dad. And her dad's going to help me bag all these leaves, which is quite nice. But I wish I'd bumped into her earlier and had that chat. It's been probably 6 years now, 2026. Some other cool things I went around to. I just kept knocking. Met another really nice neighbor. They'd just moved in maybe a year ago, so I'd never seen them before. Again, just a knock on the door saying, hey, you've got some leaves in your front yard, do you mind if I come pick them up? They had this massive dog, which kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies a little bit. But I was talking to the lady, and she was really nice, and it turns out her dad's a bit of a mad gardener. And so what was supposed to be a 5-minute conversation just to get permission ended up being about a 45-minute chat, and they took me around to the back of their backyard and showed me all this amazing. They've got everything. They've got grapefruits, which I haven't seen a grapefruit for about 20 years. They've got custard apples.